Okay. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the April 2020 XMage League Finals for Duel Commander. This has become a little bit of a tradition. You can hear QKey's cat there on the line. What's up, QKey?
Hi, cat, cat Yuki here.
Cat Key,
Sorry, I was shut up for a moment.
feline QKey checking in. Um, yeah, so I hope the stream is coming in okay. If there's any issues, let me know. My internet connection's not super amazing here where I am, but it looks like it's, according to my software, it looks like it's pushing through. So welcome everybody. We have DonMartino in the finals with Golos Breach. DonMartino's been crushing it in some of the online tournaments, obviously with COVID-19 being global issue now. Everyone's staying inside, and a lot of these online tournaments are popping up, which is pretty cool, I think.
Yeah, the that somewhat gave a morbid boost to the online community.
Mm.
Uh, but I think it's cool because maybe the people will see that that online magic is not as bad as they thought. So yeah, maybe the strong community will stay even after we will be able to leave our house again.
Yeah, and they don't have to be mutually exclusive. You can play your FNMs or and play the X Mage or the Cockatrice tournaments every month too. It's totally possible to do both. Okay.
Yeah, I think they have still issues to join the game. Could that be?
Yep. They're in. They started the game. You can click watch now, Kiki.
Yeah, I'm already in.
Okay, great. So just to quickly introduce these decks. So what's up, Kinky Konk? Yeah, Martin in the finals. Martin, of course, is DonMartino. He's on the top of your screen here. He's running Golos Breach. So Golos, Tyler's Pilgrim. Pretty cool combo deck based around Underworld Breach. You guys can see the deck list if you click in the little description there. I also have this little. You can also click on any of those links that I just sent you. And then Prixx on the bottom here, Jasper from Denmark is playing Tymna Kraum. So pretty kind of standard. I guess. I don't know. I think it looks pretty standard, like 4-color control.
Yeah, I would say he's pretty spell heavy and not much creatures. So it's
Right.
yeah.
Yeah. So right, only 6 creatures in the deck. He's talking about trying to beating down with Baleful Strix to win the game. So let's hope it doesn't come to that. uh, all right, I'm giving them the go ahead to start. So what else? Yeah, so DonMartino got here from the finals, or sorry, got here from the upper bracket. So he gets the choice of player draw, and this is going to be best of 5 as we do in these tournaments. This was really impressive finish for both of these players, given that this is our biggest tournament by far. We had 30 players actually go through the whole process of signing up and submitting deck lists, and it ended up being a great tournament. Really smooth. Didn't have to hassle people too much. And looks like the hand viewing is working in XMage, which is great because sometimes that thing bugs
You
out.
can see hands. You can see hands. Oh, I have to request.
Right click and do
Yeah.
request permission to see hand cards. Now I'm looking at Prixx's hand. Sometimes I can only see one at a time.
Um, Try, but Jasper doesn't allow for me. I can already see. Yeah, I think I have to rejoin. Sorry.
Yeah, that's okay.
Perfect. I can see now.
All right. Can you see DonMartino's hand?
Yeah, yeah, I can see it. You want to know, or you do you can see, or should I tell what he has in his hand?
I'm not sure I quite caught that.
Sorry. I'm a bit puzzled today. I have his hand, so you can see the hand as well.
I can see I can see Jasper. I can see Prixx's hand, not DonMartino's.
Okay. He has a backy cliff, the cliffs and the position he just casted, and now I see Jasper's hand as well. And he also has a drawn categories, a spell seeker, gamble, a grim tutor, and a strategic planning. So we will see some gambling action, I think, the next turn.
We're gonna get some gambling, get some gambling going. That's a good.
Yeah.
I think it looked. I briefly looked through DonMartino's list, and it looked like he was running basically every playable, semi-playable tutor you can imagine.
Yeah. Everything that costs less than 4 mana, I think, and even beyond that.
Really, is he running? What's the 5 mana one that lets you get 3 black into your pool if you?
Dark Petition.
Yeah.
I don't know if he. I don't think he's running that. No, he's not.
All right, so these guys are started a bit. We had turn 1 Inquisition taking Preordain, and then turn 2 DonMartino's playing Strategic Planning, and Prixx is deciding whether or not to miscalculate.
Yeah, DonMartino's looking for a land here. Doesn't have one in its hand. Just mono tutors, Intuition, Spellseeker, Gamble, Grim Tutor, and a Preordain.
Yeah, gambling for a land is not where you want to be.
Oh, he just hit a land, and it's a command tower. So
Nice.
we see a Preordain.
Nice.
Off a good start here for DonMartino.
And
shaping his hand.
And he binned Faithless Looting off of the Strategic Planning.
Ooh, perfect.
Yeah.
Looking great.
So that was a kind of a tough call, probably for Prixx, whether or not to miscalculate that Strategic Planning, but I think it would have worked out pretty well for him if he did.
Yeah. Definitely.
So.
Ooh, he hit Brain Feast with the Preordain. So with his Intuition in hand and Gamble, between Gamble and Intuition, there should be a good setup to win the following turn.
Awesome.
If I'm not correct.
Midias says, Mididas says Dark Petition was cut from Breach quite early. So that makes sense. That's an expensive card.
And you don't have use for the 3 black in the combo. So that might be because you can't cast Brain Freeze nor can cast the Breach from the black mana.
So, here comes the gamble.
Didn't hit the 4th land.
So Prixx has miscalculation still. He didn't play it. He kind of wasted 2 mana essentially last turn. But Thoughtseize, huh?
And he tutored a line for diamond gamble and discarded the breakthroughs here.
Pretty strong to just be able to hit, not even care that much what gets to the graveyard with gamble, given that you have the breach to get to recast anything.
Yeah. And also its graveyard is quite full now. There's 7 cards.
Yeah.
It's also a very important resource because the cards in the graveyard determine how much mana you need till you can loop with only the breach combo.
Right. Your audio is coming in a little shaky. I don't know if.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if there's anything you can do, but Beetzelberg says, "Is there any chance to see Martin's hand?" There should be that capability, but for whatever reason, it's not really working in XMage right now. It hasn't really been working properly. So I might be able to see his hand when we switch for game 2 or game 3, but right now we can only see Prixx's hand, unfortunately. Okay, so there's the line, there's the LED, and
looks like DonMartino is going for it.
Just gonna go for it. Grim Tutor, sack LED in response. YOLO.
Yeah.
And Prixx has no counterspell whatsoever. In fact, I mean, I don't really understand. Oh, I guess he didn't have black mana for Tymna or anything. Like, there was literally nothing he could play. He couldn't play Liana, no black mana. Couldn't play Baleful Strix or actually, yeah, really rough. Only Lightning Bolt is the only castable card in Prixx's hand. So,
that's tough.
And scoops. Okay, that was quick and decisive. All right, let's try for game 2 here.
Maybe as an explanation how why DonMartino just won.
Yes, go for it.
He would tutor Underworld Breach, cast it with the mana from the LED, and then would between Prixx and LED, of both, and start building yourself. So you have to go to your graveyard, and so you can recast the LED a lot of times. And please again and again, and you just loop it until you have enough stock points so that you can build up it.
QK, people are having a hard time, me included, hearing you. Your audio is kind of fuzzy and kind of far away sounding. Do you have a mic, external mic, or are you going from here?
It's not external mic. Is it better this way?
It sounds a little bit better. Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna basically, QQ was explaining how DonMartino's deck is built and what the win condition is. So Underworld Breach is the combo card, that enchantment from Theros, which basically gives every card in your graveyard escape if you exile 3 cards and pay its mana cost. So you just keep escaping Lion's Eye Diamond, and then you brain freeze yourself, and then you brain freeze your opponent, basically, is the short version of that combo. And he had all the pieces already. He already had the brain freeze in the graveyard before. All right, so so by the way, XMage switched the position of these players after game 1. Unfortunately, does that. Ooh, I can see.
Which hand can you see?
I can actually see both hands now, but
perfect.
DonMartino's on the bottom, but I'm looking at for all you viewers out there, we're looking at Prixx's hand, but let's switch to DonMartino and see what he's working with here. Okay. Wargate, Dimir Infiltrator, Intuition, and 2 lands.
Yeah, Wargate, very nice tutor for LED here.
Ooh, nice. I guess you could tutor for either part of the combo.
Right. But 3 mana to put LED into play is quite good.
Absolutely.
And the Dimir Infiltrator will obviously go for the breach. So maybe we see a kill next turn, or maybe this turn. But I doubt it, because there are 0 cards in his graveyard, so he has not enough fuel to start the combo.
There you go. Homicidal Brute says you can also go infinite with Salvagers and LED. That's a good point.
Yeah, right.
We're going to shout out Homicidal Brute for coming in 3rd this tournament. Just got knocked out in the lower bracket final, but really impressive showing. Congratulations on that.
Yeah, everyone going here the distance or near the finals. Very great achievement. Was you did quite well as well. No,
Me?
oh, I'm looking at the wrong. I'm looking at the wrong tournament. Sorry.
Oh.
Um, anyway, the tournament was big, huge.
Huge. Yeah, you couldn't see the whole bracket in one browser when you had to like scroll to see everything multiple times. So Kinky Conk says Martin misclicked. Oh no. Is that true? Yeah, but Martin, oh, did he misclick the land? Like, cause he didn't, I don't understand what happened. I think he misclicked on maybe the land because he doesn't have blue mana. All his spells are blue and he couldn't play a blue spell last turn. But I guess to recap on this game now, so Prixx resolved Tymna and already got a hit in with Tymna, so that's a pretty strong engine going. And really, DonMartino's, I'm not sure what interaction he's playing. Oh, now we have Wasteland. So I don't think
It's not Wasteland. Go for the plateau. That's pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah. Can you guys hear QQ better now? By the way. So.
But the Wasteland doesn't matter in the end because DonMartino's drawing lands like a champ.
Yeah, you're helping him. You're getting fuel in the graveyard for Underworld Breach. You're just playing right into his hand.
Right. I think DonMartino's running like a Fatal Push, Silence, and maybe something else, a Chain of Vapor, that for yeah, interaction. So not much.
Yeah, I don't know if silence counts. It does count against counter spells, that's for sure. Ooh. Spellseeker gets miscalculated.
Yeah, I think that's the way to go. Just whacking him with the Tymna, drawing cards, and counter everything on side.
Yeah, let's look at. We're gonna look at Prix's hand again. He's got a full stacked 7 cards, just about to be up to 8 cards here. No counter spells yet, but he's got a Demonic Tutor. I guess these removal spells are a bit dead.
I think he's besides Auric Savager, Trinket Mage, Spellseeker. Yeah, there are not really creatures you want to kill. Maybe the Auric Savager. So DonMartino doesn't want to go for the Savager kill, maybe with a Sim, but usually I think most games the removal will be dead. Yeah.
Yep, interesting. So let's see what Prixx decides to get with this Demonic Tutor here. He drew Portent off of Tymna. Okay, he got Force of Negation. That's a pretty strong one. And
yeah, that should help.
Exiles it too, so that's completely just brutal to the game plan of what Martino wants to do. But any sort of Thoughtseize Inquisition could change that dynamic.
Yeah, right. I'm wondering if he will go for the Demon Infiltrator transmute.
I mean, after Prixx Demonic Tutored for something and then says go, I would be very wary about going all in. But
yeah, but the transmute, you can't counter that with. Oh, he's going for the granite resources. Going for Golos. Interesting.
Golos. Wait, did he sack a land?
Yeah, he did. He sacked the land. He searched with
Whoa.
yeah.
Wow, next leveling him here, because I don't think Prixx has any sort of counters. Path to Exile is the only way to interact with Golos, but that's not really what you want to be doing.
Yeah, right. Ooh, and a path.
Path. All sorts of paths happening in this game.
Yeah, but that will help him looking for combo pieces or discard if Jasper decides to get rid of the Golos again.
Yep. And let's not forget, if Golos gets to 7 mana, it can just activate itself.
Yeah, yeah, but that's not really what you want to do in that deck.
No. All right. So Prixx untaps, draws Scrubland, has drew a Lightning Helix off the Impulse. Little interesting choice there. We're gonna go for Kraum. We're gonna go for the beatdowns. Try to end the game. Still get a draw off Tymna here. And actually have to discard the hand size.
I think that's not bothering him.
No. I assume we're pitching Path. I think maybe he wants to just burn him out with flying damage plus lightning bolt Helix.
Maybe he wants to bait him here with the Force of Negation, going tapping out and suggesting that the coast is clear for combo shenanigans.
Yep.
And
oh, he just draws Force of Will too, but he doesn't have another blue card, so he can't play both forces.
What?
Which force you want to play?
I think the Force of Negation is better. Oh, he discards the Path of Exile. Interesting.
I think that's the right discard personally. Like you can't discard a blue card, right, for your counter spells.
Yeah, right.
The bolt plus the Helix combined with Kraum to finish off Martin next turn.
I think Don will go for it here. And maybe if Wargate resolves, we could see some action here.
All right, let's look. We're gonna look back at DonMartino's hand here. Just keeps drawing a few lands here. So we still have that Wargate, the Dimir Infiltrator, and the Intuition is what we're working with, plus about 10 mana because of the squandered resources.
Right.
Bitzelberg says, haven't seen 2 cards for decades and they both start with P. I don't get it. You want to explain that, Felix? All right, so yeah, I mean, Martin has to imagine that Jasper has something to stop him here. So how do you play around a force?
And you have to bait him. You have to bait him somehow.
Just gotta bait him, yeah. All right.
But how?
I don't know. I mean, can he intuition for like 3 thought seizes or something like that?
Ooh, maybe. I think so.
Enough mana.
Maybe silence and orange.
Ooh, yeah. But that's he needs another card like that. I don't think there's 3 of those effects in this deck, is there?
Go for Orange Chant, silence, and maybe a Duress.
Right. Yeah. So I would imagine then he's actually he might get. I mean, Prixx might get bailed out by the fact that he just drew a second Force of Will type card naturally after.
Does he have a second blue card? A third?
Well, if Martin can any one of those 3 cards, Martin can discard and Jasper can still play a counterspell with the other.
Oh, okay. Then yeah.
So I think he's pretty safe. We got Force of Will. Just a reminder: Force of Will, Force of Negation, Portent. There might be some.
Okay.
Maybe there's another card that Martin can get here that I'm not thinking about or processing really.
I think that's the 3 options. Here we go.
nailed it. Except instead of Orem's Chant, he went for two discard spells plus the silence.
Yeah, makes sense because Orange Chant needs 2 mana, 2 white to be precise.
Oh, is the non-kicker part just the creatures can't attack?
No, you're right. So he could have gone for Duress. Yeah. Getting the Duress, interesting. Yeah, makes sense because of ooh, he gets to draw a second card.
Oh, right. Let's see if he hit a blue card. He did. Oh man.
Oh.
I don't think there's a way out of this now.
Yeah.
That's got to be incredibly demoralizing to look at this from Martin's point of view. Martin getting wrecked. First negation. Fawn and foul.
Yeah, he even gets to see how Jasper is going to kill him. Oh, interesting.
He's getting a little. I guess this makes sense actually, because you have the 2.
Yeah, right.
You might as well. Although I think maybe you want to force of will, so you exile like Breach. I don't know. I don't think it matters. But
I would agree. But on the other hand, you can force on your turn if you go this route.
True. If it comes to that, you can. That's a good point. All right, let's look.
Yeah.
All right, so we're floating a green off of squandered resources. Got to be very careful with how he. I mean, you got to be if you're Martin, you got to be like, what the heck? Why would you? You got to be feeling pretty good. You probably feel like you got it, maybe.
Interesting.
All right, so wait, what? Why are we adding red with squandered resources?
Because he's trying to get Breach, maybe, or maybe he misclicked.
Well, he can use the red floating later to cast Breach.
Yeah. But I think he's going for LED right now.
So you have enough mana to do all this stuff?
I think so. Because of LED.
He's gonna have LED plus floating red plus two lands that can sack. That's 6 mana.
Yeah.
So. But yeah, okay. Yeah, this should work.
You sack both lands, transmute Demon Infiltrator, and sack the LED for red. And then you can go cast Breach.
All right, we're about to see someone's dreams get crushed here.
Jasper did not just counter the Wargate for the Lions at Diamond, that he's waiting for for Don going all in.
Down to 2 permanents on the board.
Yeah.
All right.
I wonder how he
plays around days.
No,
plays around days.
Yeah, right.
This deck is pretty dang consistent and strong. I'm impressed.
Yeah, does some really weird things to Magic. Nobody could have seen that coming. I can't.
All right. Are we? there. Dreams officially crushed. There's that force of will.
Still attacking with the Golos.
Uh,
Uh,
and all right, just for style points. All right, we're 1-1, ladies and gentlemen. Martin won, Jasper won.
Interesting hand from DonMartino.
DonMartino says, "Good old double force." is Prixx is Jasper running days too, or is that's probably not quite what his deck's?
I can look it up.
Doesn't look like it.
No days.
Doesn't seem like a days. Doesn't seem like quite the tempo days style deck.
From my experience, I can say days is somehow always working, even if you're not a tempo deck.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe not in his deck because he wants to hit the fifth land for Kraum, but usually it doesn't matter if you fall behind one land in the later turns to counter the commander again or his four mana play. It's just too good to
Yeah.
play something for yourself and then counter the follow up play from the opponent.
It's a really incredible card.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's take a look at the hands here. We got Martin's hand: Baral, Chain of Vapor, Opt, Blood Crypt, Shred Memory, and LED. Got the Nat LED.
Yeah.
And
It's pretty good.
Prixx's TNN, True Name Nemesis, got another Force of Will and then Go for the Throat. So, and now Mana Lake. So he's got the pressure plus the disruption kind of handled, as it were. And all right, end of Prixx's turn. DonMartino sacks Arid Mesa for a Tundra and Ops.
Let's see what option.
Opt is an interesting card. I can't imagine. It just blows my mind that he has room for a card like Opt in a 5-color combo deck like this. But here we are.
I think he's running
every 1 mana
deck.
like filter draw spell.
Yeah, he's even running Metal Note. But Metal Note doubles up in this deck, so that makes sense. He's even running Dark Blast, so
whoa. Wow.
Yeah, there's that. Everything that fuels the graveyard and gives you options to draw different cards kind of neat in the deck.
I mean, how many cards do you think he needs to not like fizzle out with Breach like immediately? I don't know.
I think it's around 4 or 5 cards.
Okay.
It depends on what kind of tutors you use to find the combo.
Right. Yeah. I mean, gosh, with only needing 4 or 5 cards, I feel like dredging is a little overkill, but what do I know? Ooh. Teferi, there's no way this resolves.
It doesn't.
No. Prixx drew like a mountain of counter spells the last few turns. Just got everything, all his bases covered. Mana Leak plus counterspell plus Force of Will. So,
good for him.
Yep. Bye bye Teferi.
Maybe some of the viewers could tell why Baral is in the deck, because it doesn't make sense for me. He's already low to the ground with the mana, or the converted mana cost of the spells.
Yeah, I'm kind of confused by that too, because I mean, what have we seen? Like Wargate for LED, that doesn't benefit from Baral. Like Opt, all the Serum Visions, Preordained, Brainstorm, none of that is helped by Baral. So I'm a little. Maybe we can ask Martin afterwards about his logic on that one.
I imagine that casting Brain Freeze for 1 could be a factor.
Right.
So you need less mana to start the chain.
Okay, Baral gets Go for the Throated. Uh, Osmorash says maybe you can loot with Baral when you counter something. I doubt that's the reason why Baral is in there.
He's not running any counter spells.
There you go.
Not one.
Not a single one. It's just a glorified Goblin Electromancer with a little more toughness. Ooh,
Yeah.
a Johnny Vengeance punished for putting that Blood Crypt into play tapped.
Yeah, I don't think that's that huge of a deal.
Well, I mean, I think that Martin might have wanted to play Golos here, and now he can't. So, might be pretty relevant actually.
Yeah, maybe. But on the other hand, you can go for Shred Memory Breach, and then Lights a Diamond. And does he have a tutor in the graveyard? No, he does not. Okay. He needs another tutor that he can cast from the graveyard to go. You just dropped. Sure.
Sure, you just
never mind.
Just draw Brain Freeze, like a champion. But we still have a live Force of Will here, right? Yeah, we still have a live Force of Will.
Oh, we have. Oh,
yep.
That's
Can you see both hands or just one of the hands now?
No, just DonMartino's.
Okay. Well, sorry. Right click and click request permission to see hand cards again. Sometimes you have to do it multiple times, and then you can get there and future games. Sometimes it doesn't fix it for the current game, but subsequent games it works for. Yeah, sorry guys. XMage is a little weird. They don't let you like watch a continuous match. Like you have to rejoin as a spectator after each game, which is really annoying. And then they shuffle like who's on top and who's on bottom. It's quite annoying. And then sometimes you can't see all the hand cards. All right, here's the breach or bust, and womp womp. Force of Will, exiling True Name Nemesis.
Sending the message.
The best use for True Name, right? Just
yeah.
Just blank blue card to pitch to force.
I mean, it's just a free one, no? That's everything.
Yeah. So what does Martin have to like come back from this? Anything? Like, is it possible?
I think he. Oh, that's hard.
Can he get breach?
I think he has.
He can get breach back from
his options.
Graveyard somehow.
Yeah, he has a regrowth, so you can go for that. And he's a
Sivin's Reclamation. Yeah.
Yeah, right. So options are there. Oh, he got.
Oh, what a top deck! What a top deck! Too bad it's gonna get counterspelled. Whoo!
Wow, that would have been so unfair for Jasper if it wasn't for the counterspell here.
He needed every single counterspell that game. Every single one was just absolutely crucial.
Yeah.
Like counters Teferi, Breach, and then Ariok Salvagers. Just crazy.
Yeah.
Now we get to see the maybe a slow death here. Maybe not. Are we gonna probably play out a Johnny Vengeance again? Yep. And Jasper also has Kolaghan's Command now, so we can draw step nuke a card in Martin's hand maybe next turn.
I would have preferred it this turn, to be honest. Next turn you still have time for their Johnny, and tapping one land doesn't do very much.
Well, I don't know. I mean, as strange as it sounds, like the K command would have had to shock Martin's face right now, and all the other modes are just kind of dead.
Yeah, right.
As wild as that sounds.
But keeping Don to zero hand cards for one more turn should be more benefit than because he will shock DonMartino anyway with the K command. There will be no other mode.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
Yeah, I see what you're saying, because now like I guess Martin drew Helm of Awakening and is just holding it. So now if we get the draw step K command, he has a choice of discard.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I think you might have been right about that.
And he still can't cast K command. So if he went for the K command last turn, he could go Ajani this turn or Kraum this turn. So it doesn't change that much.
Yeah, just a little awkward with the mana and sequencing, and I guess he just wanted to use as much mana as possible, which, in a vacuum kind of makes sense. Okay, so got a real clock here. Is it? So Johnny Helixing will be lethal next turn too. So, and I imagine Martin, just intuition. Don't think that's gonna do it. Don't think so.
He even has lethal with the creeping carpet.
Oh, that too.
Doesn't need the Johnny.
I forgot about that little guy. All right. Counterspell McGee here pulls it out. Although, I mean, without those counterspells, I mean, that would have been a very, very quick combo kill for Martin. So
let me see.
He's finally getting some challenge here. He just breezed through this tournament.
He was in a winner bracket, right? Yeah.
Yeah. It's so much nicer to get there, but from the winner bracket, oh my god, it's like night and day versus trying to fight from the lower bracket is extremely.
You can kind of see that in the standings. If you look at the matches.
Yeah.
DonMartino with 5 wins and Prixx here with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 wins and 1 loss.
Uh-huh.
Kind of impressive.
So Beetzelberg thinks Jasper's Prixx's hand is insane. I don't know if I agree with that. I mean, he's got Duress, Thoughtseize, Spell Pierce, but only 1 land. I mean, I guess that's probably good enough to like slow Martin down enough.
I would mulligan that.
You got to have more lands in that though, right? Like, and he's got no card draw. I don't know.
He agrees with my evaluation.
All right.
But he has to mulligan that as well.
Yeah. Wow. Look at these powerful cards. Okay. We don't know if he's gonna mulligan again yet. XMage is a little weird. They tell you to put a card back for the London mulligan, but then they're like, do you want to mulligan after? So you kind of have to make an extra decision for some reason.
Technically, that's how the London mulligan. You always have to put 1 card down and then go for the mulligan or not.
Really? Oh, I didn't quite realize that. Okay, so he kept this hand. So this is Prixx hand you're seeing right now. He kept a hand with Force of Will, Balance, Remand, Baleful Strix, True Name Nemesis, and Verdant Catacombs. Still just 1 land. So now let's look at Martin's hand. He's currently trying to resolve this turn 1 Ponder. I mean, this hand looks pretty good too. Ooh, hits a Thoughtseize.
Looks good to me.
So we're just kind of like jockeying for hand sculpting position, sort of. All right, let's check back in with Prixx's hand. Did not hit another land, but he's got a Mana Tithe, so he's got some interaction possible. And he wanted to get White Source anyway for balance. So we might see between balance and Force of Will, we might see a very attrition-y slog of a game here.
It's very interesting because if he goes for the mana type, oh, he drew a second land. Perfect.
Wow. That's really good.
That's huge. Now we can maybe sculpt his hand in a way that he has no cards in hand when he, or a few cards in hand when he casts balance.
Mm-hmm.
And that could be huge for this Dom.
Yeah. The tricky thing is this Trumne Nemesis is going to get destroyed by the balance because DonMartino's not going to play any creatures.
Yeah, right. But you can always cast Tymna or Kraum after balance. I think you have protection from your opponent part is not relevant in that matchup.
Yeah.
Or
yeah, you're for sure. You can just rebuild with Tymna. Yeah, for sure. So
going for the Tainted Pact here.
Tainted Pact for
tutor.
I guess Tainted Pact's kind of risky because you need some various pieces. You don't want to like exile part of it. You're kind of obliged to take, the first of LED Breach or whatever, even if you'd rather draw them in a different order.
Yeah, kind of. You can't go deep with the Tainted Pact here in the deck.
No. All right, so here's the Rhystic Tutor. Tutors for something unless they pay 2, which is not going to happen. Ooh, and he draw Infernal Tutor, so.
Interesting.
Tutors for days.
Yeah, makes sense.
Gets the Lion's Eye Diamond.
For the LED.
I guess you got to hold on to Lion's Eye Diamond in case the guy has, in case he has artifact removal.
Just destroying lands like a champ.
Yeah, Jasper kept a 1-lander and he got a 2nd and 3rd, which is basically enough to just stay in this game for sure. And now Mana Leak, so pretty strong.
Do you think he will go the distance with the Bayfus tricks like he mentioned before the games?
Yeah, we're gonna go for the 20-turn clock. Just peck at ya. We'll see. He didn't want to play True Name there, even though he had the option to. Playing like a true control player, just never putting shields down if possible.
Yeah, I think he will reserve the True Name for the Force. So he has free counters up all the time, and
it worked out for him last time.
Yeah, right.
We're mana leaking the Thoughtseize. Ooh, Don Martin didn't play his land. Oh, the shame. Oh.
I think that's in the end it will be better.
Yeah.
Yeah, because now you can resolve the collective brutality for the mana type.
Yeah, this could work out actually. Pretty well. Are we killing Strix here to take the clock off too?
Maybe.
I don't know if we can tell yet. It doesn't look like it. Looked like he just went for the discard route. He got the Force of Will out of hand. Okay, but crucially, he has all the information about what's in Prixx's hand too.
Right. This Jason Landscape, so.
Yeah. So a little crunch on mana now. Now it's starting to hurt a little bit. He would really like to maybe get a threat on the board and hold up a counter spell at the same time, but it's not going to be possible.
I think he will have to stay put here and just say go. And hoping to draw 2 or 3 lands in the next few turns.
Ooh, I disconnected. Crap. You still in the game?
I'm still in here.
All right, you'll have to.
Yeah, I will try.
Just tell people what's going on.
Yeah, actually not much at the moment. Just was debating if he want to put down True Name. Or maybe he will wait for you.
Yeah, let's see if they can wait, because I don't want to. Everyone's. Oh, don't tell me my whole. Oh crap.
Just was thinking anyway. Just noted that in the game. And he's going for the balance. Interesting.
Wait, sorry guys. You might have seen a little temporary drop here in my connection. You're still here, QKey, right?
Yeah, they noticed that you dropped now, so
Okay.
I think they will just wait a moment.
Yeah, I'm gonna restart my XMage and force quit and restart.
I will write them that you will be back.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, Jeff is going for the balance here. That's crazy.
Just to
I
like
hope he.
just to get a land off the board and like maybe a card or two out of the hand.
At the moment, you will just sack the Bayfus tricks, and DonMartino will sack a land.
No discard.
No discard. Both have 4 cards in hand.
What?
Yeah,
That seems crazy to me. Ah,
kind of. Also be huge because now he has only the mana tithe, and if Don draws a land here, or maybe he doesn't need a land. Uh,
okay. I hope I can see the hand cards again. Okay. I'm back, so you can. Let's tell him to keep playing. I when I disconnect from XMage sometimes my it won't let me end with the same name, so I have to put I have to like change my name for some reason. It's very weird. All right, balance on the stack. Oh.
I think that's pretty fair here. I sack a creature, you sack a land, 2 mana. Sounds fair.
Okay.
Yeah.
I hope my stream's okay. I don't know. We got to soldier on though. These guys have been patient here. I think it's back. I think it's back.
And now it's DonMartino's turn.
Okay.
Let's see what he draws. Oh, he draws a brain freeze. Come on! How many how combo pieces can you draw naturally? That's insane.
Oh man. Okay, that's amazing. I can't see Don's hand anymore, but you have to fill me in here. So you drew brain freeze.
Brain freeze, yeah, and he's a Lion's Eye Diamond Infernal Tutor and brain freeze. And a Demon Infiltrator, and he draws a land. Oh, come on.
Couldn't get any better. He knows
Yeah.
he knows about the mana tithe, right? Too. You saw the mana tithe?
Right.
Okay.
Right. Yeah, I think DonMartino has it here.
Wow. Prixx, the sweat's coming out for Prixx here. Just gonna mana tithe. I kind of like this actually.
That's correct.
Yeah.
But it doesn't matter in the end.
Yeah.
Because DonMartino has 8 cards in his graveyard, and soon will be 10, so that shouldn't be a problem.
Is it actually deterministic, this combo, like with a certain number? I guess.
Yeah, of course. You can because what you don't need any cards in your deck anymore. They can just go for to the graveyard. All you need is some cards in the graveyard, and yeah, the breach in game.
All right. Prixx agrees. Not gonna make him go through the motions. That's awesome. All right. Wow. Coming down to game 5. This has been a pretty epic final, I will say.
Remember when we went for game 5 last time?
Yeah, didn't we? That was good too. Who did we have last month? I totally forgot.
Was me versus I think me. Was I? Yeah, I think so. Or was it in the Cockatrice tournament?
There's so many tournaments now.
Yeah, right.
Oh, because it was Cockatrice last month. That's right. Okay.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I remember now. It was you versus Ball with Judith.
Yeah, right.
I couldn't picture it because I was thinking XMage, but I had to rethink how I approached it. So
I think you played the finals last tournament on XMage.
Ooh, okay. Get a mental misstep on the Inquisition. That's pretty strong.
Yeah.
I haven't made the finals in a while, unfortunately. Mishra's Bobble. We get to see some new cards here. Ooh. Naturally drawn Underworld Breach.
Like I'm getting the natural couple pieces. The soul set.
Beetleberg says that balance was super wrong.
Yeah, I agree more.
Yeah, 100% agree there. What could he have done? He could have done anything. Would have been better than that, right? Like casting. I mean,
nothing. Doing nothing would have been the best.
Doing nothing. Don't even cast True Name. Just bluff a counterspell.
No, don't go for the True Name. Just go for say go and have a remand and mana tap up.
Oh, he had the remand too?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry, Prixx. Wow, look at Don's just drawing this gas, just such gas here.
Yeah, I think he, because Jasper doesn't have a counterspell. Don should have this.
Yeah,
I think.
I mean, he's got everything he needs. He's got the breach. He's got the Wargate for the LED. Even a gamble. Even a glimpse.
Yeah, that's pretty good because so you don't have to worry about cards and to start the combo in your graveyard. Ooh, interesting. Nothing
really relevant there now. I mean, what any value self mill stuff? I mean, besides faithless looting, is that
every combo piece you hit?
That's true.
Is free now because Underworld Breach. And Gamble is so insane with Underworld Breach. I think he can win next turn. Going Underworld Breach, Gamble, go for the LED, cast LED, cast Gamble again, go for Brain Freeze, and then go from there.
This deck is so fast.
Yeah.
It's insane. And Prixx has just got a handful of creature removal that's going to do nothing.
Yeah, I think we will. Don is going for it the next turn. I feel it.
All right, let's see if he goes for it. What do we hit? It's a.
Yeah, he goes for it.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah. Oh. Gamble's just so insane here. You just can't. You can't go wrong.
You can't go wrong. Great. It's a perfect card for this deck.
GG's.
GG's.
Turn 3 kill. What?
Yeah. Turn 3 kill.
With disruption. Well,
Yeah, right.
I mean, he had the Inquisition, which got countered, but still, I mean, he had that turn 1 Inquisition. He had the Gataxian probe to see the coast was clear, and everything else was just academic after that. All right, they're congratulating each other. All right, congratulations, DonMartino.
Yeah, congratulations.
Very well played. Very well deserved victory. Went 3-2 in the finals. Breaking past multiple Force of Will, Force of Negation. Those were the key cards in the for Prixx, but it wasn't enough. Even with all that counter magic.
He was undefeated in this tournament. Undefeated.
Yep.
Wow.
Undefeated. Very impressive. So I'm switching to the bracket so you guys can see this. Oops. So let's just recap here. DonMartino, let's see if he lost any games on his way to the finals. Where was he? 2-0, 2-1, 2-1, 2-1, 1-0. No, it's 2-0. And then 3-2. Very nice.
Yeah, so you can beat the deck, but
need a lot of disruption.
Yeah.
Like a lot of, even 4-color control deck with Thoughtseize, multiple counter spells couldn't contain it. That's really impressive.
But we have to remember that the fourth game was that questionable balance, so could have gone either way.
We gotta give Prixx some credit here. Look at this. He was in the lower bracket for pretty much the whole tournament. That's really impressive.
Of course. I didn't want to put anything away from him.
No, I mean he had a great showing here, and
very impressive. Even he fighted his way from the beginning, right from the beginning.
Yep, he fell to Zakopsy round 1 and then rattled off 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 straight victories. Wow, unreal.
Impressive.
Cool. So let's man, how do we do this? I think it was like I'm gonna change the way these things are reported next time because people were confused. But DonMartino takes it 3-2 in the finals, so that means let's end the tournament and see what the total let's see what the top 8 were, because we had 30 players. I think we should give credit to our top 8 here. DonMartino, second place Prixx Baba, third place Homicidal Brute. He told me his name, Jeppe or something. I think he might be one of the Danish squad.
I don't know.
Yeah. Fourth place Mickey Nye. Fifth place tie between Zakopsy and Kaxen. Seventh place tie Kolosik and Zarlok, and then we have a bunch of people on the ninth place. Mana, Tuk, myself, and Konwiska. Jeppe.
Nice.
Jeppe? Am I saying that right? Okay.
Jeppe?
Uh-huh. So
yeah.
Prixx had to beat 3 of his fellow countrymen before playing the finals.
Ooh.
So the Danish squad really showed up and did well this tournament. Nice guys. Oh, and we can't forget, thanks to Zakopsy, very generously gave prizes for this tournament. So DonMartino's going to get 3 packs of Modern Horizons and a buy to the next Prague event, which I think is in May. You guys should all check out. I should have a link for that ready. I'll share it again in the Discord. But assuming quarantine and all that's over, they're going to have an event in May.
Maybe it'll be postponed.
You think it's going to be postponed?
Yeah, I don't think we can travel in May.
Yeah.
Uh, there there are some issues at the moment.
Is it still like kind of every country has their own rules? It's no EU wide policy.
No.
Okay.
It's because we only stay united in good times and not in.
All right. Well, if you're in the Czech Republic, maybe you can hang out with those guys in May. But if you're planning on traveling to Prague from anywhere else, you probably are out of luck. That would be um, my guess. But regardless, it was really awesome to see that prize support. Thanks again, Zakopsy. And he said for the next upcoming tournament, the May tournament, he's going to do the buy as well for the next tournament after that, the June tournament. I don't know how it's going to
Nice.
end up playing out, but um, if you when this May XMage tournament, you'll have a buy for the June Prague paper tournament. So sign up for next month's tournament if you haven't already. The deadline is coming up rapidly. We already had check-in started today. Looks like we have 22 players signed up so far, but you can still sign up until Friday at 10 o'clock a.m. Central European summertime, and yeah, you can have all the glory, duke it out. We have a few new players actually, which I'm excited for, but not quite as many as signed up yet so far. But sometimes we get a big push at the end with people signing up. So
Yeah,
anyway,
most people don't sign up until they decided what they want to play.
yeah.
Uh, you can sign up now and still send the deck list to our fellow here. Uh, he doesn't mind.
Yeah, and Prixx says, "Am I playing GT next month? Wondering if I can play aggro." I can say with about 80% certainty that I'm playing a deck that does not contain GT next month.
Ooh,
So
spicy.
Prixx, you're allowed to play aggro. In fact, if you don't play a 4-color partner deck, you'll be I'll respect you even that much more. uh, Prix, you have a very good memory for games. I will say some games. You know what's funny? Like some games I remember in Magic, but I played so many that I just like they just kind of like disappear from my memory. Unless I like make a horrendous punt, then they're seared in there forever. As I would imagine, a lot of people are kind of similar.
Yeah, always I can only remember my biggest puns and maybe some or two or three good plays.
Yeah, the
But
punts.
the rest,
It's like a thing of human psychology of like it's like loss aversion or something. Like the losses sting way more than the victory. Like the feel bads for the loss are so much more powerful than
yeah,
the good feeling from winning, which is
yeah.
crazy. I don't know what the evolutionary benefit of that is, but seems to be.
So you remember, don't do that again.
There you go. There you go. Prix, while you're here, we were wondering about that balance play. Do you have any explanation for that before I hang up the stream? We'll give him a second. It's not my fault partners don't share attacks. I might as well take advantage. Yeah.
The sparing text. Uh-huh.
Hmm. All right.
Why?
Okay, so Prix says he wanted to blow up a land so no Golos or combo turn after.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. But you could just counter Golos with the mana tap.
Yeah, didn't you have Mana Tithe and Remand in your hand at the time? Hmm.
He did.
All right.
Never mind.
All right. Well,
Sometimes,
we're
sometimes you,
not gonna belabor the point. Good
yeah,
games. Uh, yeah, he did. Okay. Okay.
sometimes you just go deep in the tank and come out with a perfect solution until you realize you were a bit bit deep in the tank. So
too deep.
yeah.
It happens to the best of us. Okay. All right. Well, that seems like a good place to wrap up. Thanks again, everybody. Thanks, QK, for co-streaming with me. This was a lot of fun.
Yeah, it was a pleasure.
And sign up for the May tournament. All right. Peace out, guys. Stay safe. See you later.
Bye.